Alrighty. We'd like to officially welcome everyone to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and family, we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. Let's take a look at what's making our headlines. Appeal for Grenadians to be mindful of social media scams. Kirani James wins once more. Netball Grenada boy Jamboree 2021 ends. Ends-Sprangs QPR gets the Lions share. We'll talk about that. And GBN retracts story following threat from Grenada's Prime Minister. And slide Hinders hospital Goers. And as well, Grenadians dealing with the after effects of the hurricane Elsa. And there's a tropical wave to affect Grenada, possibly on Tuesday. We'll talk about all of that and more right here on Mikey Live. Of course, we want to say welcome to the first-time viewers on the program, and to the usual suspects. Hello to you. Listen, we had to get you your T-shirts and thing now. Yeah, man. A lady met me in town today. She said, "Mikey, I'm a usual suspect. You know, how can we not have a special identifier for you? And you know, so that people know when they see you walk the street, they don't mess with you. You know what I mean? Anyway, hello and welcome. We got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Real Value IGA Supermarket, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Superb Distributors, Coach Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, the Ministry of Health, and of course we want to say thank you to all the other sponsors who make sure that this program is kept together. We'd like to say thank you very much for your support. We're taking our first break, and when we come back, it could be real news in all your Lily Lolo. So brace all yourselves. We are coming back. Stay right there.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
After being locked down during the pandemic, get ready for summer with Rika. Live this summer with Rika's Summer in Every Drop promotion. Buy any Rika combo of 6 200ml, 4 330ml, or 3 1-liter Rika juices and get a chance to win. Win Apple AirPods, plunge pools, beach chairs with umbrellas, barbecue grill set, gamer set, and weekly pop-up giveaways. With Rika, there's summer in every drop. Promotion ends August 31st. Tickets available at all leading retailers island-wide. Rika, distributed by Superb Distributors Inc., Tempe, St. George's.
Saturday, July 10th, we say thanks as Front Page Movement, together with Young Guns Family, presents the Appreciation Brunch. Appreciation Brunch inside the Caribbean American Bar and Lounge, 1640 Notion Avenue. Start time 12 p.m. Free food all day, and your DJs coming to shell the place down. DJ Young Guns, Madman Panther, DJ Hot Stepper, and DJ Lightning Storm. And we've got hookers by Nutmeg Icon. The Appreciation Brunch, Saturday, July 10th. Sponsored by Unwind Juice Bar and TJ Graphics.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns. giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
All right, and that's it right there. And they say they are always committed to meeting the customers' needs. All right, so let's get straight into business for tonight. As usual, we are committed to telling you about outages that you can expect in your area, so that at least you're not surprised by it. All right, and these are by Grenada. All right, and they say that it is part of their ongoing maintenance program. It allows Grenada to maintain reliability, power quality, and safety by constantly and continuously doing repairs and upgrades, they say, of their lines, their poles, and their infrastructure. All right, so there were outages today in St. David, and you can expect outages tomorrow, God's willing. That is Guava Estate, St. John, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., and Deputy Street, St. John, again, 8:30 a.m. to 12 noon. St. Paul's, St. George, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, for Friday, we go over to Friday. There are several areas that will be affected. So we're talking about places like Crowshoe, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Then we have Grand Bras. We'll be without electricity for a while, too. That is from 11 a.m. to 12 noon, a very short period. And then La Fortune, St. Patrick, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Then Cook Hill Road, St. Andrew, 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And then Tivoli, St. Andrew, 8 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. All right, so they would like to apologize for any inconvenience that is likely to be caused by these outages. Okay, so the next thing that we have to tell all you about, boy, is there's another appeal coming from the ministry, the government of Grenada, that say that they're urging Grenadians to be vigilant about potential scams given the continued impersonation of government ministers on social media platforms. Now, scammers use a practice referred to as spoofing to lure unsuspecting persons. Spoofing essentially means the act of disguising communication from an unknown source as coming from a known or trusted source. Now, government reiterates the position that ministers do not initiate contact with members of the public via private or direct message on social media platforms. The usual practice is for ministers to respond to queries submitted by persons via private messages, but contact will not be initiated using such means. In other words, if you message the minister via social media, there is a likelihood that they can and will respond. However, they will not be the first one to come to you to say, hey, I am Minister so and so, we have a program. They wouldn't do it like that, okay? That's what they are saying here. Now, you are reminded that no government process requires persons to use money transfer agencies to send money, to receive any government document or promise of financial assistance. The population is advised to stay alert while using social media and to be aware of scammers. Further, if persons are uncertain about a digital service, website, Facebook, or WhatsApp message, you can contact the Chief Information Officer, and the number for that is 423-1109. That's 423-1109. Well, our boy Kirani James is at it again on the weekend, man. He won his race, 400 meters, right? And he's doing an okay time too, 44.63 seconds. You understand? So, I mean, come on. This is good. And in fact, it was a very competitive race. Y'all, I find y'all in talking about these things enough. You know? I mean, I know when things were hot and things like that, every time Kirani was to run, there was a whole big hula-la about it. I find like y'all get cold. Take all the time with us. You hear what I mean? Yeah, take all the time with us. Good. Now, we're talking about netball. No, I can't play the video. We do not have the legal rights to do so. We do not have any permission from the... I see people doing it, but that would be risky. So we don't practice that kind of business there. You know what I mean? We don't want our page to be shut down. So you could look at the video somewhere else. We can't play it here. Now, the Netball Grenada Jamboree 2021 by climax on Saturday last. And the organizers say that it was really good. There was a huge turnout, they say, from the public because people have that appetite. There was a shootout competition, which was won by Lebert Alexander. You understand? Lebert, I think, is the actual pronunciation of it, you know. I think that individual went to Happy Hill School, if I am not mistaken. But anyway, competitors had to shoot 20 shots in various angles of the shooting circle. Alexander hit 16 out of 20. Second place was Celia Brown, 15 from 20, and third, Sharon Jeremiah, 13 from 20. Out of the netball tournament, in the A division, the first place went to Ends-Sprangs QPR, second place went to Grenville Ball Dogs, and the third went to Top Strikers. In the B division, Ends-Sprangs QPR also captured first place. Fun City Goers was second, and third was GW Fletcher. In the male division, Jetstar prevailed. Now the curtains came down on the netball tournament with an all-star game between the female nationals and the male. The male nationals won 41-34. That don't even fair. You understand? That don't even fair. Anyway, how does that even happen? Anyway, oh yeah. GBN boy, they apologized to Grenada's Prime Minister for a story that they aired. I think it was somewhere last week. You all remember that controversial story relating to this lady, some persons who were using some property or occupying some property in the Brazan area. And one of the persons said that the Prime Minister gave her permission to use the area. You understand? That was later found to belong to Mr. Nichols. You understand? The Prime Minister then threatened GBN. If they do not retract the statement, because it was not true, that he was going to be seeking legal advice. And I saw later he followed through with that because there was a letter that was sent to the GBN. He expressed immense disappointment with the Grenada Broadcasting Network, he says, and described it as poor journalism. And he was referring to a news story that I said that was aired on the program. You understand? When the woman said that she was granted permission to erect a structure and operate a business there. You understand? According to the Prime Minister, who is also the parliamentary representative for the area, the GBN News report facilitated the unsubstantiated claim, but no one sought a comment from him on that particular matter. And tonight, last week he sent a letter and they gave directives to the GBN
concerning a land dispute at Busheju St. George, in which a resident stated that she was granted permission by the Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Mitchell, to occupy the property. The Prime Minister, through his legal counsel, has since written to the GBN advising that the said statement. In our nightly news on June 23rd.
Yeah, I'll get the message, you know what I mean? Yeah, the clip get in trouble, but then in that very clip, they went ahead and they apologized and all of that. I said, no. Yeah, Zan. Yeah, Zan. Well, I say, well, the Prime Minister threatening to sue himself. Ah, boy, when you think you heard it all, Prime Minister threatens to sue himself. Mikey behave himself. So anyway, yeah, boy. So what had happened now? They did went ahead and they apologized and they say, well, sorry for the story and things like that and da. So the story ended the way I've been.
In our nightly news on June 23rd. In our nightly news on June 20th, this misstep and assures that sincerely apologizes to the Prime Minister and to the public for this misstep.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I think I said enough on that one. So we're moving on. So Olia, yeah, I don't know, this clip wouldn't jumping. The clip wouldn't jumping. Why it is jumping jack in his place? All right. All right. So the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, the pressure in the GBN or is on the pressure in the news. Yeah, anyway, Mikey, don't talk that talk. You'll leave that for another time. So, yeah, I hear like a lady. Sometimes, you know. Anyway, lady that dog there. The GBN could fight a battle for themselves. So, the next thing that we have to talk about is today, people want to go up by the hospital and they had a little thing to go up with. Yeah, man, everybody just come to the media and thing. And sometimes when the media make a little mistake or something, everybody just wanna, you know what I mean? Think, pressure the business and thing and pressure the business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Anyway. Yeah, I did that talk. Yeah? Pressure the media, all the media, this, all the media, that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just come with the media with things and, you know, sometimes it'll be a little difficult. I don't say it's impossible. And sometimes during the course of the thing now, you don't foresee certain challenges coming out of those things, you know. As they would have said, it's like a misstep now. You understand? But I find it go hard on GBN, man. You know what I mean? Because I say, well, watch now. Just fix up all the thing, you know, just correct it. And I mean, let me give me an opportunity to fix that by giving my side of the story. And the GBN now has a responsibility, you know, based on good ethics in journalism, to afford the offended party an opportunity to clear themselves. But sometimes based on the degree of infringement, then legal actions probably might be necessary. But, you know, I don't know what other courses of action that were taken to mitigate, you know, this particular situation. But I just think that I find that, hold on, let me pick up my thing fall. I find it doesn't look good, you know, for nobody. It doesn't look good for the GBN. It doesn't look good for any party that threatens the GBN or whatever media entity that we might be talking about. You know, it looks kind of tense. You understand? So I just hope that, you know, we could find other ways, yeah, to resolve those matters. There are some media entities that, mind you, that hiding behind the word media. Well, they're not even media entity. Hiding behind the thing and all they are there to do is to politicize everything and to have a particular slant. I don't even know how they do it. You understand? Publish everything with a slant. You see these people talking about them, they could defend themselves because they not no media house to start off with. You understand? Every day they on the start way. You understand? But I'm talking about those who seem to be trying as hard as possible to go on the straight and narrow. I might slip a bit, you know, we could ease up on them a little bit. You know, luckily we have not had any other. I think we only were faced with one lawsuit one time. A police fella want to play ting. You understand? Want to play wrong and strong. Want to play selling lawyer letter for us. I hear wrong in it. Yeah. But other than that, we try our best to stay on the straight and narrow. But sometimes, you know, it happens. It happens when you know. But anyway, really that dog. Yeah. So we're moving on. All right. So let's move on. You know, think. I hope nobody will come for me whenever I make a mistake, because you know I don't have no ill intent. You know what I mean? We just say it as it is in a respectable manner, with the hope that, you know, we can all agree when we agree and disagree when we disagree and move on. Yeah. No bad blood, no bad feelings. If we have to ever say sorry, we saying sorry fast. Yeah, understand? We give all the opportunity to hold a whole program, you know, to clear all the name. But anyway, leave that dog there. So, only the next thing that we have to tell Ollie about, boys. So today, people who wanted to visit the hospital, well, they had another thing, because you know the hospital step is already a challenge, eh? Hospital step is already a challenge, and then now people had to deal with a slide, you know, and they had to walk on the debris and stuff like that. You know, it was kind of tough for some. So this is basically what it was like. In fact, I don't know why, but we are seeing slides coming from that area, because even WeFM had its own share, because we are right below or underneath, however you want to call it, that church that they're doing construction on. And we too have never experienced this, but we did this time around. Flooding. You know, we don't know how it happened, but it happened. And so they're doing some investigation to find out, you know. And here we have slides, so I don't know what's going on top of that hill there. Yeah, that a little bit of tie all the thing, you know. Okay. Yeah, so that's basically what it looked like. Yes, hold on. That is what it looked like today. So, Olio, speaking of that, boy, it was really tough. A tough day for some people on Friday, as I was just talking about WeFM. There were a lot of people who sustained damage to property. There were floods. A lot of persons, you know, on social media, they posted various incidents, walls collapsing and so on. So, based on a few hours of rain that we got on Friday, the damage was extensive. And that is what I was trying to get to speak with Natma about, you know, in terms of the initial assessment, what it looks like and what we can expect going forward and stuff like that, you know. Just as when it happens, because everybody's attention is onto this. If we're going to talk about that next week and the week after, nobody's really paying attention to that, you know. But anyway, we feel that, but you can see what we're talking about. Some people lost vehicles. There were some people who had other people's property affecting theirs, landslides and so on. Yeah, you know, they say be prepared whenever there is tropical storms or tropical cyclones that threatens us. But there are some things that you just don't have control over, such as certain degree of flooding or the effects or being affected by certain degrees of flooding. And for what I understand that WeFM, for example, had to go through, there's really nothing that they could have done. When you have water soaking through your flooring, your concrete flooring, and you wonder where is it coming from, and you just cannot find the source, and it's not a burst pipe. You understand? It's just weird, you know, and there's only so much that you can do. Yeah, but let's hope that we can all recover from this. I haven't heard of a lot of destruction in terms of crops and so on. Thank God for that. Yeah, so I guess some of the farmers dodged a bullet. All right, we are moving on, and the next thing that we have to tell all you about, boy, is conditions associated. Let me see if I can pull a picture on the screen for you on that one. All right, so we have found that conditions associated with a tropical wave will present an increase in cloudiness and showers in some areas tonight through to Wednesday, although the heavier activities should remain over and or around Tobago and Trinidad Some islands further north, especially parts of Grenada and the Grenadians, could also see a further increase in cloudiness, accompanied by rain showers and the possibility of thunderstorms in some areas at times tomorrow, Tuesday, God willing. Rain accumulation over the next few days should remain between 0.5 and 2 inches over and or around parts of Trinidad and Tobago, and 0.1 and 0.5 inches over and or around the rest of the Caribbean islands. All right. So again, please be guided accordingly. Earlier, we were monitoring a situation in St. Lucia, boy, where a baby who was born prematurely was put in the care of a medical institution, and then this happened.
Baby Zara's burns are healing. She still requires medical attention and possibly plastic surgery, according to her mother, Elina Dormant. Born premature at the St. Jude Hospital in Vieux in April, a lack of medical equipment forced doctors to transfer baby Zara to OKEU Hospital in Castries. She needed specialized care and was admitted to the pediatric ward. But it was inside that hospital facility, staffed with qualified medical workers and intended to nurture and protect newborns, which could have cost baby Zara her life.
Did they explain how the burns ended up, how your daughter ended up with those types of burns?
They explained what could have happened.
What did he say could have happened?
Well, what he said is that with the warm bags, when they warm it up, they took it and they wrapped it around cloth and placed it a few inches away from her. The fact that she was cold and she could not breathe properly, maybe when she shifted her arm and she shifted her legs, it went on the warm cloth. And since she was so cold, she got comfort in her hand and her leg being on the cloth. So she kept it there, not knowing that she was burning.
So basically your daughter ended up burning herself, looking for warmth.
The baby was eventually discharged from the OKEU hospital on May 9th and has since been in the care of her parents. Elina Dormant says OKEU has agreed to waive some of baby Zara's medical expenses.
They told me at OKEU, when my husband asked what they have in plans for her, they said that they would take in charge of anything concerning the burns, but they did not put anything in writing. They just said they would take in charge. They said they're going to have her to see the surgeon and the plastic surgeon.
OKEU management referred MBC Prime to the Ministry of Health when we asked for comment. The Ministry of Health then explained OKEU would be better suited to address what transpired with baby Zara. It has been 2 months since the incident and several weeks since MBC Prime first broke the news on what happened. And to date, neither OKEU or the Health Ministry have offered a statement.
The Ministry of Health, I'm rather disappointed. The health system in St. Lucia just doesn't sit right with me. And honestly, to OKEU, with my daughter being premature, I feel honestly she was supposed to have a nurse next to her, being placed around warm bags. They should have been monitoring her more, because for her to be on that warm bag and being burned that much, that means a nurse was not stationed next to her.
Baby Zara's parents say they have retained legal counsel.
It's been a while, and you're saying no one from OKEU or even the Ministry of Health has discussed compensation or any kind of settlement with you up to this day?
No.
Nothing?
No, at OKEU, the only thing they told us, they're going to take in charge of everything concerning the burns, and they know I might have family members that might ask for compensation or whatever. If we want any compensation, we have to write them a formal letter.
Have you done that, and are you interested? Do you want monetary compensation?
I have not done that. Actually, I leave everything up to my lawyer.
Baby Zara's healing wounds are encouraging signs, but her parents are concerned about possible long-term effects and how it may affect their daughter's quality of life as she gets older. Rihani Isidore, NBC Prime.
Can you imagine that being your child? Tell me, what would you do? That was your child, if it was. You know what I mean? No. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll have for you the national report and the weather. So stay tuned. We'll be back.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip-the-line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
After being locked down during the pandemic, get ready for summer with Rika. Live this summer with Rika's Summer in Every Drop promotion. Buy any Rika combo of 6 200ml, 4 330ml, or 3 1-liter Rika juices and get a chance to win. Win Apple AirPods, plunge pools, beach dress with umbrellas, barbecue grill set, gamer set, and weekly pop-up giveaways. With Rika, there's summer in every drop. Promotion ends August 31st. Tickets available at all leading retailers island-wide. Rika, distributed by Superb Distributors Inc., Tempe, St. George's.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
CARICOM heads of government meet to discuss common challenges and chart the way forward for 2021 and beyond. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report. With the details to the news for Monday, July 5th, 2021, I am Rakisha St. Louis. Incoming CARICOM Chairman, Prime Minister Gaston Brong of Antigua and Barbuda, is calling for the establishment of a common regional list of health protocols that will guide travel between member countries. Prime Minister Brong was addressing the opening of the 42nd regular meeting of CARICOM heads of government, which was held virtually on Monday. He said the resumption of intra-regional travel is a key element that will guarantee the return of economic activities to CARICOM member countries.
Increased movement of people within our community would be a major boost to our economies in seeking to rebound. Just as in this regard, we need to immediately establish common or harmonized regional health protocols for travel that are clear to the public and communicated widely. The discriminatory practice of banning travel from member states with elevated levels of COVID while accommodating guests from countries of higher risk should be discouraged. It is not an exaggeration to say that air transport is the oxygen that keeps tourism alive and functioning in our region. We need to care for it and to provide the inputs and the enabling and economic environment, including the reduction of travel taxes that will allow air transportation to grow our tourism sector back to good health.
CARICOM heads are using the two-day meeting to examine the region's response to recent natural disasters and the COVID-19 pandemic as they chart the way forward for regional collaboration and resilience. High on the agenda is the eruption of La Soufrière volcano in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, flooding in Guyana and Suriname, and most recently the impact of the passage of Hurricane Elsa through some member states. The two-day meeting will also address several critical economic development matters, including prioritizing regional food production and food security, the push towards a common CARICOM tourism policy, revival of regional air transportation post-COVID, tax transparency, blacklisting, and de-risking. Secretary General of the Community, Ambassador Erwin LaRock, said CARICOM will continue to implement measures and engage representatives of the regional private sector, labor, and civil society so that the benefits of the CSME can be realized by all member countries.
The categories of free movement of skills have been expanded. A protocol outlining the rights of spouses and dependents who accompany the skilled worker to another member state has been agreed. New business opportunities have been created. A public procurement protocol opening a market estimated at $5 billion for businesses within member states of the CSME has been signed, and the online dashboard advertising tenders has been established. The aviation sector has also been liberalized with the coming into force of the Multilateral Air Services Agreement. It is my expectation that as more airlines make use of this agreement, it will allow for greater choice of movement throughout our community and contribute with competition to lowering airfares. I am the first to recognize that more could have been accomplished, particularly with the CSME. A lot of preparatory technical work has been done and redone by the Secretariat. But because of our decision-making process, we can only move as fast as the slowest member state. To drive the integration process forward, the time has come to consider favorably the concept of enhanced cooperation to allow those who are ready to go forward to do so.
Outgoing Chairman Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley says COVID-19, the 2021 hurricane season, and other disasters have taken a toll on the region's economies. He's optimistic that moving forward with collaboration and strategic goals, the region will be able to reduce its level of vulnerability.
The already active hurricane season, however, is a stark reminder of our region's vulnerability. It stresses the importance of continuing to engage the wider global community and international financial institutions and the peculiar circumstances adversely affecting our sustainable development, including threats to our financial and socioeconomic structures. I have sought to highlight these realities in the many high-level meetings which I have held virtually over the last 6 months. As I pass on the proverbial baton to Prime Minister Brown, I am particularly heartened that he will be supported come August by the new Secretary General, and Trinidad and Tobago was pleased to preside over the transparent selection exercise within the ambit of the Community Council and acknowledge the high caliber of both distinguished individuals who offered themselves in service to the region. For my part, the unanimous commitment to a stronger, unified community, as articulated at our 21st special meeting in May, augurs well for us all and for future generations of CARICOM citizens.
The meeting will continue on Tuesday, July 6th. Continuing the news, the government of Grenada is urging Grenadians to be vigilant about potential scams given the continued impersonation of government ministers on social media platforms. Scams of government are being urged to devise joint strategies that will address vaccine hesitancy that is currently plaguing member countries. That call is from incoming CARICOM Chairman Antigua's Prime Minister Gaston Brown during Monday's virtual opening of the 42nd regular meeting of CARICOM heads. To date, just over 20,000 Grenadians have received the first dose of their vaccine, and over 14,000 are now fully vaccinated. The Grenada government has also launched a national vaccination drive, constituency drives, and a national lottery to encourage citizens to get vaccinated. Prime Minister Brown said the challenge of vaccine hesitancy must be tackled head-on.
I call on my colleagues for us to give some time and attention over the next 2 days to this important question of vaccine hesitancy in our region, and to devise joint strategies in tackling it head-on. It is vitally important for our economies to breathe again, for jobs to be retained, for our children to resume their education uninterrupted, and for something resembling a normal life to begin to return to our businesses, our hotels, our schools, our farms, and all other aspects of our lives.
He encouraged residents of each member country who are still hesitant about the vaccine to do their part in protecting lives. The incoming CARICOM chairman says leaders are doing their part in procuring the vaccines, which is seen as the only way lives and livelihoods can be protected.
A crucial weapon in this battle is the vaccination of our populations until herd immunity is achieved. Acquiring sufficient vaccines is only one part of the equation. I want to thank the United States, India, China, and the other countries who are so generously donating vaccines to our member states. However, the other side of the equation is to ensure that a sufficient number of our citizens are inoculated so that our countries could gain herd immunity. I urge those who are reluctant to take the jab to think again. I appeal to your better nature and your appreciation of the well-being of yourself, your family, and your fellow citizens. No one is safe until everyone is safe.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break. Welcome back. Grenada's Prime Minister, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell, on Monday provided his CARICOM colleagues with an update on the progress towards the elimination of roaming charges within CARICOM. In presenting the update during the 42nd regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of the Caribbean Community, Dr. Mitchell outlined the governance framework for the negotiations and sought the endorsement of his colleagues. There are 4 elements to the governance framework, which includes a negotiating team comprising of experienced professionals in the ICT sector from various regional countries. The Grenadian leader emphasized the need for the support of regional governments through their ICT officials and regulators to help advance the initiative. He urged that whatever consultations need to be held must be done as soon as possible, and cited a need for regulators and consumers across CARICOM to be made aware of the negotiations through coordinated information sharing. The Prime Minister is leading a 3-member delegation to the CARICOM meeting. Minister for Foreign Affairs, International Business and CARICOM Affairs, Honorable Oliver Joseph, has congratulated the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela on its 210th anniversary of independence. Grenada and Venezuela have enjoyed mutual relations since 1977. Venezuela has been instrumental in the establishment of several key projects in Grenada in various sectors, including education, housing, health, and sports. Minister Joseph said Venezuela has never passed an opportunity to assist Grenada, even when it is dealing with internal challenges. Grenada, he said, will continue to collaborate with Venezuela through CARICOM and ALBA.
Venezuela has been a good friend and neighbor in terms of technical assistance to the government and people of Grenada over the years. In challenging times, such as the aftermath of Hurricane Ivan, and more recently, during the COVID-19 pandemic, particularly with the transportation of medical supplies to help combat the pandemic. Contribution to the second phase of the General Hospital, the Roy St. John recreational playing facilities, the rehabilitation of Fort Bridge in St. Andrew, the Simon Bolivar Housing Complex in St. David, the St. George's Market Square, and other components of the Venezuela multi-projects are a statement to the fortitude of a country that has given so much to Grenada and indeed the region while facing its own internal challenges.
Venezuelan ambassador to Grenada, Jorge Guerrero Velos, expressed gratitude to Grenada for its commendations and friendship.
Behalf the Venezuelan government and the Venezuelan people, we would like to say thank you, Minister, and the people and the Grenada and the Grenada government, also as well the Prime Minister for enjoy by my country, by the Venezuelan people, our Independent Day. Thank you, Minister. Thank you very much.
Finally, in the news, the Special Victims Unit of the Royal Grenada Police Force is appealing for widespread support for victims of sexual abuse and violence. People are being encouraged to wear teal, white, or orange to continue raising awareness throughout the island. Sexual violence continues to be a problem in Grenada and the Caribbean, especially among children and women. Detective Kimber Kutain, attached to the RGPF's SVU unit, speaks to the schedule of activities for tomorrow's proceedings.
The Colors Day, we ask everyone as possible to wear a color. Which color? You determine. Okay. Colors we have is teal, which is what I'm wearing, right? The demonstration. And that color is to symbolize the sexual awareness and prevention of sexual violence. The other color is white, which symbolizes new beginnings and survivors of domestic violence. The third color is orange, and that orange symbolizes sexual violence against children. And we know orange is used for Child Month. So it's really neat that we saw it necessary to recognize that color. So everyone is encouraged to choose a color and wear it boldly. And at 12 o'clock, we will have a 1 minute silence in recognizing those survivors as we empathize with those victims of sexual violence. Even at schools, persons, general nation, and everyone are also encouraged to donate at least $1. And they can give that donation to stations. There will be a collection box at each station. Minimum $1. We ask person to give as much as they see fitted to them. And those monies will be given or geared towards a person come to our office, victims, in aiding them financially, more so for protection orders or whatever need possible. So those monies we get towards the supporting of victims.
There has been an 87% increase in reports of sexual violence in comparison with 2020.
Well, in comparison to 2019, the first 5 months being May, and of this to this year, we have in fact received 90 reports for 2021, which gives us an increase of 42 additional reports, or a increase of 87%. So those figures are quite alarming. 87% increase in comparison to last year.
Individuals who have concerns or would like to make a report can contact the Special Victims Unit on telephone number 440-4739 or the Criminal Investigations Department 440-3921 or the nearest police station. That story just ended the national report for today, Monday, July 5th. Let's recap the top story. CARICOM heads of government meet to discuss common challenges and chart the way forward for 2021 and beyond. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rikisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much, Rikisha, and all the best to you and the team at the GIS. And what we're going to do now is take a look at the weather, see what's going to happen. So the weather for tonight, partly cloudy at first, becoming cloudy with light to moderate early morning showers. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be about 25 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. And that's the weather report for tonight. And I'd like to big up a few people on the program. The usual suspects again, we'd like to say hello to you and let you know that we really appreciate you being here all the time. We have Zaka, Charmaine, Ala, Suzette, Kirin, Shirin, Kimo, Mishi, Pearl, Avril, Rolander, and we also have with us Osric and Cynthia. Kathy, hi Kathy, how are you? And the family, all right? Good. And who else is with us? Judy. Hello to you, Judy. Ansha. Hello to you, Atlin. Claudette. Thank you for joining us as well, all right? Stacy. Eunice. Did I say Eunice? Thank you for joining us as well. And Mike and my twin brother, Michael, Micaiah, and Kemi. Thank you for joining us as well. Stacy and Celine. And everyone else, I would like to say thank you. Suzette, you there? Good. Thank you for joining us, and may God richly bless you. We're going to have another program for you tomorrow, God's willing, same time, same place, right here on Mikey Live. Take care of yourselves, take care of your family. You know, life is short, and you just have to live it to the best of your ability, all right? Not wasting your time on trying to make it hard for someone else, but just focusing on you and your family and making things good for yourselves. Take care, guys. God bless you. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we say, ja! No. God bless you.